Kill team, be advised that whoever this Archimedes person is, if he is down here, which he most likely is, we need him alive so he can explain to us the properties of this Project Eden, and we may also need help activating it, or either disposing of it, or getting it off this planet. So we will need Archimedes alive for this.
Is this the artifact we were sent to retrieve?
Most likely.
I said Overwatch for the door with the heavy bolter.
Okay.
I will also cover the door with Overwatch.
Okay. So Mal hits some buttons on the cogitator and starts to open the blast door. As it starts to open up with a loud noise as it grinds against the walls and stuff like that. You can have a life bar, Marcus. Yeah, you can stop it as whatever you want. I mean, this blast door is pretty big. It's like, I mean, this hallway, height-wise, is like 15 meters from the ground to the top.
This is a huge hole.
Yeah, it's.
I'd rather not have stuff flooding down it toward us if there's anything behind this door.
Yeah, so you can stop it at any. So if you just want to lift it up tall enough for like your heads, for up to your head, you can just walk under it like that, or however you want. Okay. As you hit buttons and start opening the door, though, raising it to whatever height you want, you hear some like audio stuff like play down the hallway, like a voice like comes over speakers and stuff, and it's, "I see you didn't heed my warning, Space Marine. I see you come with friends. Unfortunately, only one of the blast doors is opening on your side, and you still have another to go through."
So, like, there's another blast door behind the one that's opening right now?
Yes.
Like, is it directly behind?
There
Can we
is
see it?
another. I'll draw it out for you.
Fuck, it's a big door.
I love it when the fucking thing catches like that.
Everything's big in the Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger, the better. And behind it, you do see another blast door. And in that room, another cogitator. This isn't a very fair fight. 4-on-1. So I'm assuming that's what you're all here to do, is steal Project Eden from me.
What? Now, are we looking for a relic specifically? Like, it's like an actual relic that's known about and stuff, right?
Could be.
So we don't know what we're looking for. We're just looking for something in a room underneath a chapter house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I was just checking. Because I was just checking.
Why? Why do you check? Check why do you?
Am I able to open up the other blast door from here?
You are unable to.
No connection, I take it, or what?
No connection to it.
Brothers, we must advance down the hall to the next cogitator.
Brothers slowly move down forward against the walls, trying to keep yourself as little out of the open as possible in case anything attacks.
I'm gonna take one of the microbeads from the guys I stole before, and is it possible to rig it up to this cogitator to receive a wireless signal from me to activate and deactivate the blast doors?
The microbeads you took from the crew?
I mean, yeah, I have like 4 or 5 microbeads, like, that I stole from, like, the guys on, like, the last mission.
Oh, you guys know you still had like those crew prisoners sitting there, right? I forgot about that.
Oop.
You like put him in the
Same.
You like put him in the corner. I fucking forgot about that. I don't know. It's not that big a deal. You killed them all. There you go. Wait, what microbeats are you using? Like, I remember you picking up Tau. Did you ever pick up IG? Or do you just have Tau microbeats? Or Tau communicators?
Well, I have the microbeads from the planet, from our last mission.
Oh.
Remember from the tech priests we killed and from, like, all those guys? I kept those.
Okay. Yeah, you could do a challenging test.
Success.
Okay. So you link up your microbeads with the cogitator.
I'm ready to advance, brothers.
So I see that you are going to all try to attack me. Well, that is no fun. There is one among you that is similar to me. Why not present him as your champion and make things interesting?
Is he speaking over our Vox channel, or are we just hearing shit in our head?
He's speaking over, like, speakers in the wall kind of thing. What?
I was just thinking about, like, sending, like, mechanical screech over it and shit to drown him out.
Oh. Jerk.
Going still further?
Are you guys scared to advance down the hallway?
I'm waiting for Brother Dominic and Brother Chandris. Here they come.
Begin interfacing.
Okay. Alright, so you start to interface with the machine, and as soon as you do it, a loud screech kind of comes over it. This machine spirit, this cogitator, has been severely damaged and highly irritated.
Entering wrangling mode. Try to suppress the spirit and calm it.
Take use. Challenging.
Success.
Okay. So you overcome it, and you start to calm its spirit down and whatnot, and it starts. You start getting control over it, and it is the cogitator to this blast door, as well as some camera systems and lighting systems in the next room.
What about the speakers?
You have access over them. I mean, turn them on, off, whatever. You'd probably just yell in the room. He'd hear you.
I vox over to Dominic. If you wish to speak to him any words, I have open the systems for the speakers. The vox.
There are no words needed.
Okay, I try to open the doors then.
Okay. Alright, you don't want to look through the cameras or anything before you did it? You just want to open them? Alright, that's fine. Or did you want to? I mean, no.
What cameras exactly?
There's
You just said
cameras that
cameras. I didn't know.
there's cameras that oversee the room that's in front of you, as well as I guess like the one camera that's like in the hallway, and the one that'd be back kind of in your entrance area. They're just general.
Yeah, I'll look in the cameras.
It's just general cameras for this area. Okay. Alright, give me a minute and I'll go ahead and draw this out and stuff. And I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna pause it while Okay, guys. Sorry. We're back, and I finished drawing out the room, so here's our awesome super surprise. Here's our cool buddy hanging out here with all of his
Talking to you guys.
And here's Project
Understood.
Eden.
Does it look like it is easily accessed? Is it already warmed up? Has it been through the proper rituals of initiation to activate such a ancient relic?
It's I guess the best way to say it is it's been ready to go for like a really long fucking time, but it's never the final switch to it has never been turned on.
It could be activated at any given moment, assuming Archimedes has control. Of course, that begs the question, why has it sat here for so long? Any final advice on this witch, Brother Sorrow?
Is he really just standing out there in the open?
He's up on the rails.
Well, oh, okay, because is the thing runs along the outside of the room then?
Correct.
Not the inside.
It runs around the
Okay.
entire rim of the room. The inside where
Right.
Project Eden is the floor. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, like, upper area rim stuff. Floor.
None that I can get. We'll just have to operate as carefully as we can.
Then I shall say to you all, smite now the scions of the witch, grant us the strength to pierce their unclean flesh, to cover their fields with the pale form of the blasphemous dead, to drown the thunder of guns with the shriek of their dying. We ask it in the spirit of wrath, O master of mankind.
Awesome monologue.
So, do I have any... Well, he asked a question earlier about why it's set here that long. And I know why, but is there a way my character can make a test to know why? Chapter lore or history or something? Or is
what do
that
you mean?
something for
What do you mean? You
Cassius's
know
character
why?
to know? Well,
Is this something that you
You have
have
to have-
concluded throughout playing the game, or is this something that I have somehow slipped to you, and that's why you know why? If you've concluded this all on your own, then you may make an educated guess, and of course, tell anybody in the party about this.
it's what the test is for, because I knew why it was powered up, but it wasn't being driven. But I don't know if it's a standard Titan to begin with, because it's got any shit in it. But I don't know if my character knows that much about how Titans work. So I was seeing if there was a test I could make to know. I mean, it's not that important. It's just to decide whether or not I know that Titans don't operate without the guy who has the Princeps or whatever. The Princeps, and they're, the only people who can even pilot Titan. And there hasn't been one around for hella long. That, or the Titan itself is killing off Princeps, or it's sentient somehow, which is also scary. But I'm just seeing if there's a test.
I wouldn't require you to make a test. I will say that your characters should generally know this kind of stuff when it comes to something so important like this. I'll say you've picked up this knowledge from somewhere in your studies. I'd also say that Cassius' character would probably know this stuff as well.
That's what the test was for, because I was just going to say that he could do it, so he'd have a little more insight into why it may not be, why it's just been in here and not doing anything. That's actually more worrying than the guy. But I guess we should get on with it.
Well, if you want to say your stuff, then go for it.
I did. What's that? I was just seeing if there was a test. I mean, if Cassius knows it, he's heard me say all of it now, so he'll know. And the other two probably heard me, so I'll just say I've thought about it, or I've explained some of it, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't actually intend to say any of it to begin with, because I didn't know it was all just a hunch, and then I checked it out, and it was correct for normal type. But, you know, I have no idea.
Okay.
May not even need old Princeps.
You're a cowhead.
Does it have
I
a
open the
name?
doors.
Did you name that Titan hose? All Titans have to have a high Gothic name.
Maybe.
Call it the Reaving Bull.
Okay, I will. It's the reading.
Actually, it'd be Minos Territor. Yeah, Reaving Bull, Minos Territor. That's high Gothic. That's
Alright.
Latin, but it's the same thing.
It's the Minos territory. Okay.
Open the doors.
So you press the open the door button.
Yes, I do.
Okay. As soon as you do, everyone feels the presence of the warp inside of them. Make resistance to psychic power test, which I believe is willpower, and then with you guys plus 10, so you have psychic resistance. Mind affecting, so ignore it, Castless, if you have flesh is weak.
Yes, sir.
Pass.
Marcus.
Pass.
We all are
Yes.
successful. Damn, son.
Okay. Over the speakers, you hear Archimedes yell through it. He says, "What are you doing? You are not permitted in this room. I shall purge you from it. You do not know the powers that you face. The powers bestowed upon me to protect such a relic.
Abhor the witch! Destroy the witch!
Okay. I think the best way to do this, since nobody really has surprise on each other, is just to roll out shared initiative and let the combat play out. So, let's go ahead and do that, since nobody's really surprised by any other party. A 3. I fucking suck. Oh, Archimedes is dead.
We have to re-roll Hosen. Oh, actually, not.
No. What's
I
your
have
agility
plus
bonus?
5 agility. Plus 5 if he matches mine. I rolled a 6 because I'm awesome.
I rolled a 6, and so did Shadris.
I rolled a 10. Well, total 10.
What'd you get, Sarah?
I had a 6, but I have a plus 5 agility bonus. So
So you got 11?
no, I have a 6. I rolled a 1
Oh,
plus
okay,
5.
okay.
So I actually rolled a 6, but since we all rolled 6, I'm telling you my agility bonus.
Right. Okay, so what's everyone's... Okay, so, sorry. What's everyone's agility that rolled the 6?
50.
Okay.
My
Marcus.
45.
40.
Yeah, 45.
And mine's 40.
Okay. So with that, combat starts, and Mal, it is your turn. You just fought off the... Well, you didn't have to fight off, but of course you still felt something trying to intrude into you, into your mind. You fought it off, I guess, or, you're unaffected by it. And that was the kind of beginning thing, and everyone kind of snaps into battle formation combat mode, and you act first.
Okay. O Emperor, in wrath rejoicing at bloody wars, fierce and untamed, whose mighty power doth make the strongest walls from their foundation shake, grant me power over this witch! And full auto with the heavy bolter.
You can't see him from your spot.
Why is that? I'm sorry.
He's
I
up
thought
on
the doors were
rails.
open. Oh, it's really hard to imagine. Okay.
Told
So
you
what
guys.
can I see?
You can,
I know, I really couldn't imagine, like, what you were saying, like, to be how you said it right now, so that's all.
okay.
Sorry, dude.
You see pretty much an empty room out in front of you with Project Eden standing in the center of it. A lot of wires and stuff
Okay,
running
I see.
between him and up. Yeah. He's standing up on the railing, which is above the entrance. So if you were to look directly at his character, you wouldn't see him because you would see nothing but a steel floor, or a steel ceiling, I guess. The floor that he's standing on. It's elevated up above. And if you want to go up on it, the steps are on the two sides there. But you can run around underneath it all you want.
Okay.
It's like 2 levels, that kind of stuff. But I can't draw 3D on this map because, you know, I can kind of.
You can denote it with, like, numbers and stuff, like how high up, with, like, height or something like that.
So,
That
like,
kinda
if you're
shit.
looking at it from a side view, it's like this would be your floor over here. It's going to be to the left of your character. Once I get the right tool. So that'd be like the floor. If you're looking at it from a side view, and then above it, you'd have like that, and then over to the left of this would be like the blast door. So you'd be standing on the other side, down where this green mark would be. If I could, never mind.
How high up is everything?
The center ceiling is pretty high up, where the Project Eden is standing from like if you were standing next to Project Eden or out in that center spot, it'd be about 15 meters tall. If you're standing underneath the railing, the floor to the railing is about 5 meters.
Okay, so it's not that tall. I'm gonna run up here. To right there. So I'm still blocked from his line of sight, right?
You are, yes. You are underneath him.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Okay. So it's Archimedes' turn. He yells out once more. Says, you should not take this from me. I have worked so long on this project. It is not ready yet. You intrude at the worst time possible, and you will be dealt with. With that, let's see. With that, he makes a focus power test and passes. Let's see. This is going to be on your character, Sarah.
Okay.
Roll, oppose him with willpower. He's make a sign eyes test too if you want to know what he's using.
Which one do you want me to do first?
Just do an oppose.
Well, that's okay. That's my opposed roll then, which I failed
Alright, sign eyes
by
test.
2 degrees. And my science test, which I failed by a degree.
Okay. Okay. Your weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, agility, intellect, and fellowship have all dropped by 15 for 3 rounds.
Okay.
And that ends his turn. Mind worm, bitches. Okay. And with that, it starts up on your turn, Sarah. If you want to roll Cyanide too, I guess, Mal, figure out what he used. That's fine. Can't forget your stuff.
Fail.
Okay.
Would he know what he used?
What's that?
I said, would he know? It doesn't matter. Never mind. Am I able to jump up on the platform from here?
You would hit your head on it.
Okay. I was just seeing if the blast door raised up higher than the platform.
No.
I guess I will make a full round, whatever my greatest movement thing is. Move out here, move up here, and move right here. So, and that is my turn.
Wait, I'm confused on what you did.
I used whatever my full round move is, that I can go like 30 meters.
Did you jump pack up
move
on the
to
rail?
here. I jump packed. Well, I went forward like this, and then I jump packed up, which is 15 meters, so 3 squares.
Okay.
And then I went 4 down, and then I went over 8. It's actually 5 down and over 9. Is what I. It's still under 30 meters.
Okay. And then your one jump pack use was to get up, right? Yeah, because you have 30 meter run on just running. Okay. So you run up right next to him, and you go face to face with him. He turns around, and you see a horrifying, decrepit, old space marine covered in chaos robings, or, well, you know, what other people might think chaos robings. But you have a different idea of what it might be.
So, my first power I use that's sustained isn't necessarily my infinite one, is it?
It's whatever you want on.
Okay.
Are you throwing one up right now?
No, I can't.
Okay. Kyler, your turn.
Okay, okay, I will run. See, it's 3 times the movement, the full movement, right? So
It's the number that's all the way to the right, dude. I don't know what it is. I know 5 agility bonus is like a 30. I don't know what a 4 agility bonus is. Probably a 24.
Yeah, a 4 is a 24.
So you move
run
24
movement is 24.
for your run.
okay, now I'm gonna run here.
All right, brother Marcus.
Your suit gives you also 1 more movement too. I don't know if you're accounting for that.
What's that?
Your armor gives you 1 more to movement.
Does it?
It does.
Like 1 meter or 1 movement bonus?
It adds 1 to your movement. I'll look it up real quick. But yeah, that's how I have a 5 and not a 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure. I'll toss you the page 1 second.
20 strength.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Okay. 20 strength, dark sight, immune to photon flash, stun grenades, called shots or half actions, plus 10 sight, hearing awareness test. Total 20. Built-in Vox, built-in mag boots. Recycling, can operate for 2 weeks, solid resupply. Recoil suppression, may fire basic weapons one-handed without penalty. Hulking. Poor manual dexterity, -10. And then life support. Helmet of the armor is
There's a section on 162 called Giant Among Men. A Space Marine in power armor is hulking. This increases his base movement by 1. However, the grace afforded by the black carapace negates the modifiers enemies would have to attack him. And then it goes on to explain the rest of that.
160.
162, yeah.
Cool.
How come we never brought this up before?
How come I didn't?
How come nobody did?
Oh, well, I mean, I was using it the whole time.
I don't know, I just looked at the summarized abilities. I guess, like, I wasn't that.
Because these books are designed pretty poorly for the most part. It's like information everywhere.
Would you say 162?
Yeah, that's at least what it is in my book.
That gives me power armor
It's
history.
right in the...
I
it's
know
under
it.
Astartes Power Armor. Okay. Right below recoil suppression.
Okay. Increase your base move by 1. That makes sense. Because then that explains why. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's kind of weird that they don't put that on the quick note stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you used the extra movement, so you went 30, right, Kylie?
Yep, I
Alright.
did.
Cool beans. Okay. This will be an interesting fight. It's either going to end very, very fast or get dragged out and be very annoying. So, did mind worm him, so hopefully I can land some fucking shit on him and make something happen. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Because I only have one dude. But I have a decent person, so not really even a boss character. Well, he's kind of, his stats really aren't boss. It's just normal shit. So.
So, just so I understand, this movement bonus or whatever, I have an agility of 40, but the movement bonus means I can move with an agility of like a person who has 50
Yes.
agility. Okay, that's cool.
So basically everyone moves as fast as Sorrow does now, and Sorrow moves just a little bit faster.
Awesome. I don't know if he's back or not, but Sarah went to get a drink, so if you didn't hear it, you know,
Right.
bring that up to him, I guess.
What's the toughness modifier for Space Marines, Hosen? If I have a 4 bonus, does that give me an 8
8.
for a toughness modifier?
Yeah, you go to 8. He'll go back to your turn then, Mal.
Okay.
I didn't go yet.
I thought you moved.
So does
No,
that make
I didn't
my half
move yet.
speed
Oh,
6?
well then go, Marcus.
Marcus is all stuck up there.
I said, Brother Marcus, your turn. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, I'm good.
Mal, your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna step out. Can I see him as I walk back?
He's behind a lot of shit. You can get an idea of where he's at.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let my heavy bolter drop, just, along my chest like a normal, and quick draw my hand flamer and hand flame him.
You gonna hit Sorrow with that too?
Are you out of fuel?
Is Dominic on top of the railway?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he used his
Right next to him.
jumper pack.
Oh, he was able to jump up there from there? Okay. I'm sorry, then yeah, I won't do that then. Well, actually, I can aim the cone to where it doesn't hit him.
He melt all the cogitators.
That's fine.
Might be the only way to power up Project Eden.
Might be. But it's better than him gaining access and activating this thing.
Okay, so you hand flame,
Yes, sir.
melt 3 of the 5 cogitators.
I guess so.
Okay, roll his dodge. Do I want to fate point this? I have to. I don't have a fucking choice. I don't want to use this one.
That'll be 10, pen 4.
I'll see if he catches fire. Okay. So 10 and 4 does like nothing. And then he makes an agility to catch fire, right?
Yeah.
Don't fucking catch fire. Fuck's sake. What's the fire damage reduced by? I think it's just toughness, right?
Yeah, only toughness. Yeah, reduces fire damage.
I'm gonna copy paste a lot of shit right now, so you guys can see some cool shit. Kind of. Boom. Okay. Where's my? And he makes what's the willpower test? Is like -20 on his shit or run around.
It's just challenge. Oh, sorry, it's very hard. So -20, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? You've got to be
He
fucking
jams.
kidding me.
Terrible rolls, man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, he's on fire. I'm not fucking having that shit affect him like that shit. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, so you do 10 damage, spin 4 on him. Which, okay, where's his... these are his base stats, too.
Okay, I mean, I was done. That's the only thing I could have done.
Where's... Oh, dude, I can't read it like this. Oh, that's because his armor is down here. Derp, and so is shit. Okay. Do you hit, like, a specific spot with your flamer, or does it like automatically hit body or what?
Yeah, I mean, it supposedly just hits everything. I mean, so yeah, whenever it does that, it's just like a body hit.
Okay. So 18. So I soak all the damage on that. Okay. Alright, so it goes over to his turn. And he needs to, I guess because he's on fire, he needs to make his willpower shit.
What was the D100 roll from before? Was that something else?
Isn't that his... That's his run around and go crazy, right? Now he needs to break
I
out
guess
of it?
so. I didn't know.
Yeah, because the 90 was
90's
his willpower or whatever.
90's catch
100
fire,
was,
100's lose turn, right? Or break morale kind of thing?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
it
mean,
was.
running around on fire.
Okay. Then, so that's the end of your turn, then we go to his turn. So on his turn, he would have to try to recollect his thoughts, right?
Yeah, he makes his check again. -20.
It's not actually -20. It's -20 on the agility test to extinguish himself. It's challenging for his willpower test.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he snaps out of it, though he's still on fire. And I'm not fucking gonna remove that shit. Beginner's turn.
Take some fire damage.
Yeah, hang on. Fucking fire rolls. Let's see. Alright. At the beginning of each of his turns, in order to be able to take actions normally, otherwise... Okay, take actions normally. Otherwise, he may run around. That takes his full action. Okay, so he doesn't run around like an idiot, but he is still on fire. He's going to act normally since he passed his shit. It's his turn. He's going to do another focus power test. What do I need on it? Be good. Fuck me. Oh, I'm good. Roll Sinetius test. Castless and Sorrow. Sorrow, this is affecting you. After you roll your Sinetius, roll oppose with him.
Well, I wasted a good roll, so there's a 7.
Well, there's his oppose is a fucking 90. Or an 80. You have to do really bad.
There's my opposed.
He tried to compel you.
Actually, it's I just barely passed it, so
Alright, he failed with... What was this, 3 degrees? Yeah, he failed 3 degrees. He tried to compel you and failed. Okay. Alright, so sorry, your turn.
How much fire damage does he take, Hosen?
None. All resisted.
Sweet.
So, I'm assuming he cast Mind Worm on me. Can I oppose that? Don't I get an opposed roll every round to get rid of the effect?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 3 degrees of success right now.
After your penalties?
It doesn't negate. It doesn't reduce willpower.
No, okay. Then, yeah. So, it fades off.
Good stuff. So I'm going to, I guess, hit him with my hammer.
Okay.
So, is he gonna dodge it?
He quick draws out his force sword and tries to parry.
Okay. Well, roll your parry roll.
Parried.
And I guess I will... delay my action then.
Okay. Kyler, goes over to you, buddy. You will not defeat me. I am Archimedes. I take no damage from your silly fire damage. You cannot.
I will run over here.
Where do you go? Oh, okay. Okay. Is that full run? I think.
Run is always full action, right?
Yeah. And that's what you did? You ran?
I ran.
Okay. Just confirming. Shit. Jeez. Marcus, your turn. I don't see everything you guys do. I didn't know.
As a free action, I will speak to the team over Vox. Brothers, remember, we need Archimedes alive. And then I will make a run action. Okay.
Okay. Mal, your turn.
Alright. There's nothing to climb on here, right?
You can make a jump
Like
test to kind of grab onto it and then pull yourself up, maybe.
Okay. That'd be athletics, right? I don't think any of us have that.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
I don't have it. Alright, just... I'll just run over to where to the other set of stairs. Done. Take cover behind this staircase.
Okay. So switch over to his turn. He's still on fire. Take fire damage. Soaked. You still take fatigue if you take no fire damage?
That's what it says.
That's fucking stupid.
Suffers one level of fatigue each round until the fire is extinguished.
Okay, well he's so fatigued out he can't do anything at this point. So alright, well he's so fatigued out that he like doesn't have stats anymore. Because he'll be at fatigue 3. was a lot of fun.
He'll be at 53?
He's at fatigue 3
Oh, okay.
because he's taken absolutely 0 damage from any fire, but for whatever reason, while enclosed in Chaos Space Marine armor, he still takes fatigue levels. So he's going to be at fatigue 3, which means like all of his stats are gone by this point.
Oh, if he's enclosed in armor, by the way, he doesn't have to make the challenging willpower test.
He doesn't have to make the willpower test to not do it. I did it anyways, but it doesn't really matter. But he still is on fire.
You only-
Apparently.
You only take a -10 for being fatigued, no matter how much fatigue you have, too.
I thought it stacks up. It's negative 10
No, it's
per
just
fatigue
-10.
point.
Really?
I thought that's how it
Because,
works.
like, I'm pretty sure it's -10 just for, like, if you're fatigued. I mean, it doesn't matter how much fatigue you have, and then you pass out once it equals your toughness bonus.
Okay, I'll roll like that then. Pretty sure it stacks, but I do hit fatigue 3. If I drop prone with him, he'd have to roll under a fucking 20 to put it out, so that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna go for kills at this point. I need a force down. Okay. Focus power test. That's a success. And the Sinetius if you guys want to.
Terrible.
I failed as well.
My sucking shit. 2 fails?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so a shimmering shield encompasses his body. And that ends his turn. Sorry, your turn. So
How does fire damage work? Does he just stay on fire until he wants to put it out?
yeah,
he has to take a full
apparently.
action.
And he'll eventually pass out from taking absolutely no damage from fire if he doesn't do something.
Well, I know what power he just put on, so that's cheating, I guess.
What's that?
Although I've seen the effects, and I am that, so I don't know if it's metagaming. Well, it's a chapter power, so I probably know what it is. And he can't move. Hosen, if you turn around, is that considered moving?
You have to move off your square.
So I'm going to... I guess I'm going to disengage from him. How far can I go with a disengage?
Full movement, I believe. Or no, half. It's half. So for you, I think
6
it's
squares.
6. Yeah.
So I'm going to go this way, and then, let's see, 2, and then it'll take 3 squares to fall down. I won't have enough to do that. Oh well. I guess I'll move to the edge here. So, and then that's my turn.
All right, Kyler, it is your turn.
Since they are disengaged, I will try to shoot Archimedes with a full round burst. Full auto burst. With cracking rounds. If I can see him from there. I'm not sure how high this is.
You can be able to be shooting through the steel plating and the cogitator itself.
Okay, no, I'm not shooting through these cogitators, so... Can I move? Can I just move through here? Or do I have to, like, step over?
Well, they're rails, so you'd have to move around unless you want to just plow through them, which would probably slow you down even more than just taking a 1 meter step around it.
It didn't.
Hmm?
No, never mind. Ignore me.
Ignore
Five.
him.
No, can't do that. Okay. I'm just something here. 5. I'm just running. So 25 more. I'm just running to here.
Okay. Marcus.
So it says they take an additional 4 points of damage per round for being on fire. Is that from any damage they take to begin with?
Where's that at?
It says in the flame weapons page. Due to the exceptional grade of fuel used by the Astartes weapons, people set on fire by them take an additional 4 points of damage per round for being on fire. I'm going to read the full effects of fire on page 260 real quick.
Fire.
And I just used my move action. As a free action, I'm going to yell at Archimedes. Archimedes, surrender! You cannot win this fight!
Surrender yourself to the warp. Your life will be easier.
The
If
Emperor
you don't
guides
want to
me
do
and
it, I will do it for you.
The Emperor's light guides me. I shall not stray from this path.
Never mind. No armor reduction.
With the Emperor on our side, you have no hope of victory. Surrender now, and we will spare your pitiful existence.
He doesn't respond.
And that's my turn.
Mal.
Can I see his head?
Barely. Like the tip. So, not really. You have to go up a little bit more.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I can see his head now, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Make a called shot to his head with my, with the Kraken bolt from my bolter.
Okay.
Minus 20 for called shot, plus 10 for short range. Anything else?
No. Go for it.
That's a fail. Miss.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Archimedes drops prone. And... oh, free action drops prone. And, actually, give me a second. I need to use the bathroom really fucking bad. So, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna head off here. And I'll pick it up when I come back. Bye.